Got to speak loud in the mic. Now, is it on? Run another mic up to it. Come on. We try hard.
We're trying to get the job done.
Thank you so much. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
My name's Jerry Darr. I'm a graduate of Cal State Bakersfield. I'm a professional social worker. Got my master's degree in social work here in 2006. Part of the work that I do is as a hospital social worker at one of our local hospitals here in town. And I find that most of the work that I do is spending time looking for our poor uninsured clients and our elderly clients, finding them resources for medications that they literally need to live. The average person who is discharged from my facility is discharged with 4 drugs: an ACE inhibitor, a beta blocker, aspirin, and Plavix. I can get them medication from several locations in town for $10 for 3 months. Plavix costs them $500 for 90 days to live. Now, I know that I work 3 jobs, and I couldn't afford, I'd die. So my question is, how will healthcare reform control the stranglehold that big pharmaceuticals have on our healthcare system?
Excellent question. This is nothing to solve it. In fact, if you looked at pharma, they made an agreement to put up $150 million to go on TV to try to convince you to pass that bill. Why? Because your patients will still walk out paying the same high prices. How can we have healthcare reform without ever addressing pharmaceutical costs? We have to be going after insurance, also have to talk about the pharmaceuticals, bring the price down, also maintain the quality. Very good question. All right, yes, you waved the loudest.
Yes, my name is Billy Olson. I have multiple sclerosis, degenerative disc, arthritis, and a number of other diseases. I worked as a dependent. I grew up as an Army dependent. My dad was an officer. For 21 years of my life, I got my medical from the United States Defense Department, an excellent government program. Now that I'm disabled after 25 years of working in the corporate world, and I was an executive at a healthcare company. As soon as they found out I had multiple sclerosis, within 6 months, I was out of a job. I depend on the government for my life. My medical shots I give myself for MS cost $2,000 a month. What private insurance company wants me? And living here in Bakersfield, the Bakersfield Family Medical Center, as a Medicare beneficiary, kicked me out. You know, you people who are healthy, you think, oh, we have the world's greatest healthcare system. Ask the disabled who came here today. We don't have the greatest healthcare system. We're suffering. And we need our government to stand up for us. And I don't think you are, Mr. McCarthy. What are you going to do about our high cost of medicine?
Well, I'll tell you what, thank you for your question. I appreciate it. Man, what you gave it. How is this bill going to solve your problem? Because, all right, can I finish though, please? One thing I will tell you, if you cut $500 billion from Medicare, you cut within the hospitals, it doesn't take care of it. But what about when we talk about the $10 billion being able to allow you to have the choice? What about when we talk about the insurance companies that they cannot kick you out and keep you in there?
What about we folks make one option of selecting a government plan? Why are we not entitled to that same selection that you are forbidding us because you don't want government involved? Be respectful! What about us?
Well, one thing you'll be able to allow, you'll be allowed to select from numerous plans that are out there, from numerous options. You'll actually get a tax credit to be able to do it. You'll actually be able to write it off. You'll be better off further than you would have. You don't pay taxes, that's why we're going to give you a tax credit. All right, we went here. I said I would go. Did I come over here last? Ma'am, yes.
My name is Ramona Thomas. I was born and raised here in Bakersfield, and my concerns tonight are about the health bill. As a taxpayer and a proud American, we all should have concerns. I'm a grandmother, a senior citizen, and they want to, I believe, throw me under the train. The politicians should try and start with the corruption in Medicare, VA hospitals, Social Security, and the corruption among the politicians themselves. Once they get this figured out, then try and do a medical plan for the people that want it, not just try and shove it down our throats. If they're going to change our medical, I want the same medical as the politicians say they want to have. Medicare and the VA are both federal funded medical plans. And look what has happened to these programs. VA hospital are roach infested, ceilings are falling down, doctors are paid at base pay. Medicare tries everything they can do to cut back more and more every day. Now I hear that there's a book that the veterans are to read when they come home from war. It's called Your Life, Your Choices, giving them the option to end their lives if they think they are a burden to their family. I think when a veteran comes home and is hurt during wartime, the veteran should never want anything for the rest of their lives. And I appreciate so much for their sacrificing their lives for making all of our lives free to be able to live in the most awesome place in the world. And the lives of our veterans are to be lived, not a burden.
First, thank you for the question and thank you for the passion. Being respectful. She understands, and that's why there's so many people are here. You're frustrated with your government. You're frustrated with the way it's going after it. And I will tell you, you just brought up a very good idea within there. Why can't you go into the federal plan as well with all the private plans, be able to pick, be able to pool? You know what? That was an amendment in committee offered by Republicans, defeated by Democrats, that you would not be allowed to have that choice, be able to pull through it. You talk about, and this is where the whole idea where people say is there a death panel or not. There's a reason why people question that. You look at that veterans pamphlet. I will tell you for one, I like to have a discussion about having a living will with my wife at this age. I don't want the government telling me to have that discussion. That's the difference. All right, sir in the blue.